Going out on a test run. A couple of three reasons. One, the top box. It threw a wobbly on me yesterday and fell off the bike. The mechanism that holds it on had failed. In actual fact, it fell off twice. And the other reason, or reasons, had a problem with the camera yesterday. When I looked at the finished video, there was all purple lines and artifacts all across the picture. So I thought, I don't know. Went on to the Drift camera site, and there seem to be several people have had this problem, and it means sending the camera back. So what I'm doing, trying to eliminate problems, I'll put another card into the same camera and see what results come out then. I want to do a run with the old camera and a different card, and then I've got a second camera that I'll put the original card in, and I'll swap it over later on and compare the results. So if I can get away with using the new camera on the helmet instead of the old one, then I'll swap them over and just use the old one for walking around videos. So I'm going to go for a couple of 3-mile ride. Now with different positions of the sun, and see what the results bring. Apart from that, it was a good excuse to get out. Yeah, what I did with the top box, the mechanism, the existing mechanism, is a push and click. For some reason that's given up the ghost. So I've done the good old-fashioned route and fixed it on with a nut and bolt. Yeah, a bolt through the bottom that's fixed to the bike, and comes through obviously into the top box. Then I've got a wing nut, so I still want to take it on and off fairly quickly. So that was one little modification done. Once more up the bumpy road. Never know quite where to ride, what position in the road. I think as far as I can in the middle, because there's you can probably see a strip of road that's been dug up. But I think it's just a question of keep dodging around to the best bit of road. I'll say one thing about the modification to the top box. It stopped a lot of the rattling and banging it usually does. That's one good thing. If it doesn't fall off today, well, that's even better. I'm also testing out the sound. Because the last time I went out, there was seemed to be getting more more noise from the wind. So I slightly reposition the microphone inside the helmet and see what that does. And then when I put the second camera on, we'll see how that compares. Plus in the second camera, I hadn't really noticed it before, but there's a loudspeaker option, so that if you play back the video through the camera itself, you can alter the volume. Well, on the old camera that was at maximum, so on the second camera I put it on 0. Just something else to eliminate. Normally the wind isn't much of a problem up to about 40 mile an hour, and then just gets progressively worse. I think we've got some GGs up ahead. It's a wonderful day again. It was a wonderful day yesterday, but as you've heard, I had all sorts of aggro yesterday. Apart from the top box and the camera, the traffic situation wasn't very good either. I'm just not doing so bad out here. Nice bit of road, this one. Fairly smooth. Couple of nice little bends. Can't see any lambs at the moment. Probably too late for them now. Right, time to change the cameras over. Have a look around first. Turn this off. Oh, it's lovely and quiet. Lovely and peaceful, wide open countryside. No other traffic at the moment. One of those days when it's good to be out. Right, let's swap these cameras over now. People often ask me, what's this shiny tubular thing? I'll keep your tools in there. It's basically a holder for a toilet brush. But seeing as how it's stainless steel, it does look good. And there's a little toolkit just in there. Don't bother to lock it or anything because A, it's awkward. How do you lock a thing like this? And B, it's quite tight. But even if anybody does pinch you, it's only a very cheap tool roll, so nothing too expensive. Top box. Right, second camera, spare hat. If you can see it, there's that wing nut idea. Actually, that wing nut is a lump off an old lawnmower. I recycle everything if I can. Right, I'm going to shut everything off for the minute. Right, that's got everything swapped over to the other camera now. Do like this spot. I think if I still smoked, I'll stop here and have a smoke. There comes a car now, that's spoilt peace and quiet. Right, let's press on for another couple of miles or so.